Emptiness. That's what we're talking about today, boys. Maybe it's a little bit of different energy, but man, I've been hit with a wave of kind of like a depressive demon tonight. It kind of just came out of nowhere. And man, I get this way sometimes where it's just like, man, sometimes it just feels like, I don't know, man. If I'm honest, it kind of just feels like everything just doesn't feel right anymore, man. Kind of just feels like this whole world just feels so weird, man. It's like we're in such a weird spiraling state. And even as someone who doesn't really pay that much attention to like world events, like maybe I'll pop my head in and see what's up. And that's all on fire, man. But even on like a personal level, a local level, it just kind of feels like everything has changed so much. And, that's bound to happen with time for sure, obviously, right? But man, doesn't everything just kind of feel like the shell of like its former self? Or maybe this is just getting older, man. But it's like the days are just flying by. And it's like, man, trying to do something kind of relaxing at the end of the day. And I used to like, find new albums to listen to, new games to play. But dude, I'll like turn on my PC and I'll just like look at Steam, or I'll look at the games I have downloaded on Steam and I have the like icons on my desktop. And I'm just like, man, nothing sounds fun. I don't know what I need. No music really hits me like it used to. Maybe some days it does if I'm in a goofy mood. But bro, it just feels like everything is just like wonky, man. It just feels like everything's wonky. And it's like, bro, what do I? Because like at the end of the day, man, like how do you spend your like what do you do to enjoy your time? It's like we're all grinding or trying to find a way to grind. And it's like, man, at the end of the day, if I'm honest, like finances don't really mean much to me. Not that I don't need it, I definitely need it. Like more than ever, man. More than ever in my adult life, I definitely need some better finances. And I know a lot of us are in that same boat, but the enjoyment, man. It's just like I don't really know what to do in my free time to enjoy, and I have been enjoying like Call of Duty and stuff. And maybe I don't know, maybe it just feels weird that this is the one night that it doesn't sound fun. It doesn't sound fun, and it could just be like one of those moments, man. Maybe I'm supposed to be doing something else, but it just feels like everything is just so odd, man. It's just like time is flying, and I don't know, man. I kind of just feel burnt out of just like being here. Like in a like seriously though. It's just like, wake up, work, pay your rent, and I don't know, maybe it's just like I have been pretty lonely lately too, man. It's hard to keep up with friends at least as I get older, man. Especially like I am pretty introverted in a way, and there's a lot of times where I haven't talked to like buddies or friends or reach out or even reply. Like sometimes I can be a bad friend when I'm like kind of going through something, man, and that's not good. It's not good because I definitely can feel it now. It's like, dude, if you don't like open up about anything with homies and you keep to yourself, and let's say that period lasts kind of long, it's like, man, when is there a time to actually reach back out? It almost feels like some friendships have just fleeted in a way, and you know, uh, yeah, man, it's just one of those nights, I guess, where it's just I don't know what to do. My mind is racing, and it's just like, man, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here? It's just in everything, man. Everything just feels so odd. Everything just feels so odd, man. Like nothing feels right, and it's probably me, man. But I know a lot of us like feel this way for sure. But I don't know, man. I feel like something's wrong with me, dude. Like even though like logically and consciously I can like choose to be positive and try to find the positive, and I definitely do try to do that as often as I can. But honestly, like sometimes I just get nights like this where it's like, bro, I still don't know what I'm doing though. Like I don't know like what my purpose is, and I know and I've talked about it before, right? Where I know it's to like chase enjoyment and to find what sparks you up, but dude, sometimes I just don't feel the spark at all, and maybe that's okay. Maybe just sometimes you just have to exist, but it's kind of a double-edged sword because sometimes, I feel like this is a trap with video games sometimes, man, where it's like I don't really feel like playing, but doing that and grinding out whatever challenge is better than doing nothing, right? Right? And it's like I don't know, man. Sometimes it might be better just to hang back and kind of think, or kind of just do nothing at all, dude. And but it has been helpful, like venting to a microphone and throwing it up on YouTube, even though, so far I haven't really broken through the algorithm. Like I've gotten some impressions and some of my like Marvel Rivals videos are getting somewhere, but maybe I pivoted too early. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just one of those nights, dude. It just feels weird. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just doing this, being open. I'm honestly, I was just hoping that if I popped out the microphone and just started talking, it would help me feel better, and hopefully it will, man. Hopefully it will, because I know I'm gonna be up for probably a few more hours, just because my mind is racing, man. I'm like wide awake, and I just don't really know what to do, dude. I miss the days when, and I didn't even realize, man. It's so bad, dude. It's like, do you guys even realize when like the good days were there, and maybe those good days felt like bad days at the time, man? It's such a trick, such a trick sometimes, dude. It's just like sometimes I look back and it's like, dang, dude, I kind of had some good things going, and I kind of felt pretty rough back then too. But I don't know, maybe I beat myself up a little bit because I have gone through some stuff, especially in the past like seven-ish years. Probably longer if I look at my whole life. Not saying I'm special. I think all of us have gone through stuff, but I guess I haven't really like talked about it, man. I don't think I've really talked about it, so sometimes it just kind of feels like this lingering demon in me, where it's like, bro, I've never really talked to anyone about like when my dad passed away. Never really talked to anyone about my struggles with depression. Never really talked about anyone with my struggles with substances, mainly alcohol. Never talked about like suicidal ideations. You know, the times I've tried, and it's weird, man. It's just like I feel like I've kept to myself too much, and but I don't know, man. I don't know if that's like a defensive mechanism. I don't know if it's like some kind of dude brain where it's just like, I feel these things, but the last thing I want you to do is feel these things. So, I'll be open to you and like talk to you and like, make sure there's a place that you could talk about these things. And I don't know, maybe that's a double edged sword too. Maybe that's a little hypocritical because it's probably more comforting if I was just like fully straight up because there's probably other people that feel this way. But I don't know, man. I guess I just didn't want to bring it up to anyone or whatnot. I don't know if it's, worry about them like worrying about me or uncomfortable or maybe I just like kind of felt like it was spreading negativity talking about it, but like it's honest. So like I don't know why I really thought that. Maybe it's just hard. Maybe it's some ego thing I didn't really realize or something, man. But I just realized I haven't like I haven't opened up to anyone, man. And I don't believe in therapy. I believe it works for people, but like I don't believe it for me, man. I don't. There's no way I could like escape the thought of like I'm paying you to be a friend, and that doesn't rub me right. And I feel like we know what the answers are, you know. We know what the answers are. It's just, I guess, the validation of being heard, like someone kind of taking the time out of their life, I guess, to hear you out, which feels good, man. Definitely does. And I definitely try to be that way with everyone, man. Even people I barely know. They could like talk about something, and I noticed I was like there for a lot of people. A lot of people I don't even talk to anymore. Like maybe stop talking to me, and that's okay. But I realized I would just put myself out there. I spend a lot of my fleeting time to make sure other people feel okay, because I guess I know how it feels to not, man. And oh, it is what it is. But bro, can I spawn in somewhere else? Can I move on to the checkpoint, dude? My mental has gotten so messed up as I've gotten older, where it's like I like truly look forward to when this ends, bro. Like I look forward to it. I don't care if there's nothing. Chances are there's like something, but I don't know if it's like a forever thing. It probably is like a something for like 15 minutes that feels like forever. It's kind of like DMT. That's after doing that, that's what I feel like it's got to be in a way. Just something crazy for a minute, But yeah, man. This life be weird. This life be weird, and just society. Not to be like a Joker meme, but I just feel like society is just so odd, man. It's just weird. I just feel like there's so many selfish, narcissistic people. It's just like the system's broken. It's like waste your time, and it's like, what is our time even for? And I think on a genuine level, it's just to connect and experience whatever this is. Like, we spawned in, and it's like, what is this, bro? Why are we here? And I think throughout history, we've come up with answers for it. Sometimes some of them are, kind of beautiful in a way, and a lot of them are kind of similar in a sense. I'm thinking like religiously, spiritually, but it's like, man, I don't know. My mental has gotten so messed up. Sometimes I wonder if this is actually hell, dude. Because it's like, bro, it feels like it, bro. If you look at it, like, this world is based off of like predators and prey across the board, right? Suffering across the board, and that's kind of a Gnostic point of view. I sometimes feel like I relate to the Gnostic Christianity point of view in a sense, man. I feel like they worded it pretty well. It makes sense to me. But it's just a weird night, man, and I don't know, if I'm honest, like, this is like an underlying thing that is with me. Just sometimes it just kind of comes out, man. Sometimes it just kind of comes to the forefront, and I guess I'm just kind of facing it tonight, man. Hoping that, like, just talking through it will, get it out of my system, I guess, and and I'll throw this up on the YouTubes, and if any homies out there relate, or if you don't relate at all, maybe you're laughing, you're like, look at this guru, bro. That's fine too, man. Just wanted to talk. Just wanted to get it out of my system, because, dude, it just feels like everything is so weird, man. Especially as someone who just, like, I don't pay attention to, like, celebrity stuff, news. I'm not into politics. I think it's all garbage. I like art. I think it's fun. That is, like, the most human thing to me, is like expressing ideas through a means of interpretation. You know, be it some kind of art with, like, your hands, like paint, sculpture, music. But even that's kind of fading in a way, man. Sometimes I find it like I can appreciate things, and I think that's the way I would word it, man. It's like I appreciate things, but I don't know if I enjoy much. As I get older, dude, it's like dude, even Oblivion Remastered came out, bro, and I feel like I'm too, like, lost to want to play that right now, dude. And that's like one of my favorite games of all time. It almost feels like I fell into a pocket dimension where that actually came true, dude. That's like something I would dream about. Like, if you hit me up a couple years ago, I'd be all over that. And I imagine I will be at some point, but right now, dude, I just don't know what to fucking do, bro. I don't know what to do with, like, anything, man. And I know what the right answers are, right? The right answers are just exist, feel this out, tomorrow will be a better day, and keep chasing enjoyment, and keep doing what feels natural to you. That is, stuff I've said before if you listen to other videos, and stuff I truly believe, man. But, oh, god damn, bro. You guys ever just look up at the stars? I have my head cocked looking at the stars right now. You ever just look at the stars and be like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Why are we here? Why did I spawn in? And why are people so, like, into materialistic things when it's like, bro, we don't even know what this is? Fuck, man. Well, I don't want to make this too long. Maybe I'll make another one here in a second. So at least it's in two and not like a 30-minute thing. But if you listen this far, man, I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well. Make sure to do something for yourself today. Make sure to do something for someone else today. And regardless, boys, I gotta remind myself too, but regardless, boys, we got this. Everything will work out. Everything will fall into place. Yeah, I believe that. Take care.